Zimbabwe Election Support Network, as part of its comprehensive effort to observe the 2013 harmonized elections, deployed over 7,000 observers to every province and constituency in the country. Generally, the environment was relatively calm and peaceful. Based on the empirical reports from our observers, the credibility of the 2013 harmonized elections is seriously compromised by a systematic effort to disenfranchise urban voters up to 1 million.
The ECF SADC commends the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission for the tremendous efforts in organizing these elections and mobilizing the voters within such a short period of time. This demonstration of professionalism and independence must be highly commended. The mission also commends ZEC, all political parties, candidates, and the people of Zimbabwe for a peaceful, credible, and efficient electoral process which was conducive for the people of Zimbabwe to freely participate in the 2013 harmonized elections.
Over 750,000 urban voters were missing on the voters' roll. In contravention of the law, the final voters' roll was not made available in electronic format prior to election day. Thus, there's no way to assess any bias on the final voters' roll. On election day, urban voters were further systematically disenfranchised. At 82% of urban polling stations, many potential voters were turned away and not permitted to vote for reasons which include names not appearing on the voters' roll and turning up at the wrong ward for voting. This is in sharp contrast to rural areas where only 38% of polling stations turned away many potential voters.
Let me indicate that the voters' roll, there is no country really who can claim to have a perfect voters' roll. It does not exist. So in our recommendations, definitely we would need to indicate that there's a need to clean up the voters' roll because there's no country that has a perfect voters' roll.
It is not sufficient for elections to be peaceful. For elections to be credible, they must offer all eligible citizens a reasonable opportunity to register to vote, to inform themselves about the candidates, to vote on election day, and for their votes to be properly counted. We are deeply concerned that for urban voters, the first three principles have already been violated.
How big is your mission?
25.
And you covered the entire nation?
No, we did not cover the entire nation.
We deployed over 7,000 observers comprising mobile observer teams, stationary polling station observers at specific polling stations, and constituency observers deployed to ZEC constituency centers to witness the collecting of results.
We believe that the elections were held as credible, free and fair elections, and therefore as ECF SADC, we are urging that the results should be accepted.
It's not over yet. We look also at the pre-election period, during elections period, and post-election period. So we're still also to assess the final stages in order for us to have that final assessment whether it is free and fair.